Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another backtesting 1 week a day until I'm profitable series. Today I'm going to be backtesting August 15th to I guess the 20th of 2022, and I'm pretty sure this is recording 29 or 30. I don't know. I messed up one day, so I'm not really too sure. I think I forgot to record 1 week, or I don't know, something like that. So I'm not really too sure, but yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into this. So, yeah, let's get straight into it. So, starting off on the weekly. Last week, damn, I think we just made relative equal highs with this unfilled weekly. I think this is a pretty clear weekly draw. Clear weekly open low. Little NWOG as well, like that. Tap into the 4-hour. This is also the only, this is the most discounted 4-hour in the leg. So I could definitely see a nice rejection off of that. We have some stacked buy side right here. And an SMT inside of the 4-hour. And a good soup of London lows right there. It's pretty clean. Okay. Yeah, honestly, like, this is just really clean. Like, there's literally no reason to be bearish here. Like, literally nothing, bro. Yeah, so alright, cool. So yeah, I'm definitely bullish, looking more for some type of con, maybe. Super bullish today. Left relative equal highs with weekly unfilled, and then pull back into the 4-hour BISI and discount, and 15-minute IFG. So I like longs to I like longs to NWOG session highs and weekly draw. DOL is going to be unfilled weekly. Conditions, I guess the 5-minute probably, right? I mean, it's more of a short-term condition for sure, but I guess 5-minute internally, 4-hour, like, overall 5-minute internally, and this is gonna be a 5. Like, I can't really see any reason that this wouldn't play out. Yeah, so let's see. I mean, if we can get it 4.5. This is the only thing is it's a no news Monday. Aside from that, I would give it a 5. So I think this is good. Dang, that sucks. Probably just gonna rip through. No, bruh. Alright, whatever. A bit unlucky, but you know, sometimes that kind of thing happens. Okay, so took out the weekly draw. Took out the weekly draw. Nice flip in order, or in the weekly candle right there. Could see this continue pushing higher. Just need to see how we react off this level. We don't really have much sell side below. So maybe if like hourly or 15-minute can close above that high. Okay, looks like we're giving a pretty strong rejection here, but we'll see. We might just continue running. We do have this 5-minute, might be 15-minute. We do have a 15-minute just below it, but this 5-minute is in discount. Let's see. Okay, we do end up running through that. So I think we're probably just gonna end up being bullish today. Like, this 5-minute is probably gonna close above this high, or sorry, 15-minute and the 4-hour and the 1-hour. So this level is like a level of, like, probably just rejection. So yeah, okay. Let's see. We have equilibrium right there. If we do generate some good buy side, I might be able to take longs. I don't really want, honestly, I'm probably gonna be risk off today. I'm gonna learn from my lesson that the mistake that I made last week when I took that long on Monday. And it had already taken, it was like perfect, but it had taken high of day, or taken like the daily draw, and it's kind of the exact same thing that we did here. Even though I don't know, do we have like a 4 hour? No, okay, yeah. It's just like not really worth taking anything. If I see something super clear, could maybe consider it. But I'm just gonna be more risk off. Okay, there's a 5-minute IFVG. Could still take shorts, honestly. If we get a pullback into a 5-minute, I could definitely take some shorts. Because we now just inverse the 5-minute off of the weekly. Ooh, time is not very aligned. I don't really like that. Okay. Now we have a little mech. That's a horrible inversion too. Yeah, there's no way I'm taking this. Yeah. Maybe cons. Okay. Could maybe see a cons out of this. I wouldn't take it just like that, but if we get a pullback into a 5-minute, then I could maybe see a con long. Yeah, let's see if we get that. No 5-minute created. Yeah, pretty much just done for the day. I mean, we've taken out external, took out the internal draw. Now it does look like we want to see back to external, but it is a no news Monday. We had a pretty good rip off open, about 100 points. So just gonna leave it. Yeah, and as you can see, we kind of just chopped around to like a little bit past 11. We did have this SMT and then long, so I guess the 11 a.m. open low wasn't bad. Ooh, low-key that was kind of clean. Because we did generate liquidity all throughout 10 a.m. Right, 10 a.m. opens here. And then we do basically nothing but generate these clean slanted highs. And then, what's that, a 3-minute? Yeah, 3-minute inversion. So this was okay. But it was 11 a.m. on a Monday. And all, like, the main draws were taken. So better to just be off for the day at that point. So I think all draws were taken, just no entries because ripped both ways. All good though. Yeah, no news Monday. Usually lower win rate and lower frequency. So that's fine. Weekly overall looking a little bit more bullish here. I mean, monthly ain't really delivering for much. We have like a 3-month or like a 6-month. Okay, we're delivering from a 6-month for I mean, bro, I never use a 6-month time frame, but I mean, it made a weekly market structure shift, so I feel like it is something to pay attention to. Could see a short-term pullback after tapping into this. We have a daily unfilled? We do have this daily unfilled. So I'll be cautious for a potential pullback, but as of now, this is looking like a bit more of a bullish daily profile because we just left the previous day's high right here, pulling back into the internal range, tapping into that 4-hour, which is the only 4-hour in this leg, and looks like we have seek and destroy with an SMT outline and lows. So could see this SMT hold, or we can give it another resweep and then run back to London session high, which is going to be my main draw on liquidity. Then previous day's high would look pretty good from there, depending on how we react. If we get a comp through that high, I could take longs. And if we straight up just run through this low and through the 4-hour, could maybe see it continue lower. I don't know. If we get good structure, we do have some like LRL here, I guess, or like previous day's lows down here. So we'll see, but leaning a bit more bullish right now. Bit more bullish right now. We have good displacement through the weekly unfilled. Well, not through it, but into. And then still respecting 4-hour bullish order flow. We have just pulled back into the 4-hour barrel. We also have seek and destroy. Seek and destroy conditions. And yeah. And SMT at London session lows. So we have London session low. Drawn liquidity is going to be London session high and previous day's high. Conditions will be the 4-hour BISI if inverse, risk off, maybe more bearish. Yeah, I'd probably be a bit more bearish. But I wouldn't really like to short off that. Honestly, I kind of want to see a soup lower taking out London session lows. I think that this buy side right here looks really good along too if we can get that. So that would be good. I'll give this a 4. I'm pretty confident in this. We have, yeah, 4-hour. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pretty confident in longs here, so we'll see what we get off open here. Hopefully it doesn't just rip again. Okay, we're kind of just ripping on ES. That's a little bit annoying. Maybe a 30-second here. No. Never say never. I mean, this doesn't look too bad. We have maybe like we have a 3-minute. We also have that 2-minute. We have a 4-minute. Not yet. Okay, so let's switch that to the 1-minute. Okay. I don't like this. It's moving really weird. It's just failing to, like, we shouldn't be failing to inverse a 1-minute. Or is that, I guess it's like a 3-minute. Yeah, we shouldn't be failing to inverse a 3-minute if we're this bullish, right? Clearly pushing through this 4-hour, displacing through London session lows. Could flip bearish from here. Yeah, we could flip bearish from here. Obviously, assuming this 4-hour closes bearish. If this 5-minute does give a really good inversion, displacing back above this maybe could see longs. That's not a great inversion. 4-hour inverse. Yeah, and that's a pretty strong inversion as well. Holding bearish. We do have this 15-minute that just opened up. So could see a pullback into that. And then potential shorts. Yeah. Ooh, I don't like that. That's a bit awkward. Yeah, and that was a terrible entry. Yeah, no. Okay, I mean, it doesn't really seem like we have anything here. Unless we get a pullback, I guess. Yeah. Wow. Not really too much I could have done about this. I mean, it was just kind of straight down, no pullbacks. Yeah, no pullbacks, no entries. So all good. Just a little bit rough, but it's fine. We did just take out that 30-minute low. That doesn't really matter too much, though, to be honest. Dang, ES is really far behind. That's interesting. Previous day's low still looks pretty good. If we can, I mean, now we have this 30-minute, which is a bit annoying. But if we have like a 15-minute, yeah, no 15 minutes there. We did just open this 15-minute here. Not really willing to take anything at 11 because we did distribute, you know, almost 100 points over 10 a.m. Let's just see how, yeah, no, there's nothing for 11. Today's pretty chopped right now, it seems. Oh, wow. Dang. Okay. S&T up previous day's high. Yo, ES is doing all the damage, but I am surprised that we're rejecting from that 30-minute. We do have that 4-hour intermediate term low just below. I guess we are inside of this 4-hour order block as well. So that's something important to note. And I guess PM or like over lunch hour would be kind of bullish based off of this inversion. So let's see. I mean, I'm just kind of forward testing or back testing PM or forward testing on back testing, if that makes sense. So we have this hourly. We now have this 15-minute. The hourly is a breakaway gap delivering from the 30-minute. 15-minute is sponsored by that 30-minute. No pullback. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Pretty unlucky, but ended up delivering to the full draw. Yeah, just no entries there. Unless maybe could have taken this 5-minute. But it's a little bit risky with that hourly right below. Yeah, well, delivered to the draw, just no trades. Yeah, no potential entries today. Bearish condition met, and then no valid pullbacks. Okay. You just go straight to the next day, which is going to be the 17th. Yo, what the heck? Okay. 17th right there. Nice. Alright, now looking at the weekly. Damn! Holy! It flipped, bro. Okay. Nice weekly flip. I like that a lot. We still have this daily unfilled. Take out previous day's low. We have this super obvious 4-hour intermediate term low, which we're clearly delivering to. I think we have a nice little soup right here. Yeah. Really clean soup of Asia highs. Good displacement lower. Pretty discounted, to be honest. Would like to see a pullback. But we might just rip down to, 30 minutes seems to be in good bearish order flow. Yeah, holding bearish. Could see this continue lower. We are kind of accumulating though. I don't know. We have this hourly unfilled right here. It's not too bad. If we go and take this out and then get some bullish structure, I could see Mac longs to that. We do have, okay, FOMC minutes. Not too bad. We also have data highs. Where's that? Oh, lows. Okay. Data lows that are not taken yet, I'll say. So maybe could see a soup of this high and then lower. That wouldn't be bad. We are just pretty bearish overall. The only thing I don't really like is, I guess this is pretty protected, is a 30-minute, but we have the unfilled 30-minute just above. Yeah, I don't know. Leaning more bearish overall because weekly is delivering lower and flipped hard bearish. Then 30-minute is in bearish order flow. 4-hour intermediate term low below. 4-hour intermediate term low just below. Then above we have a pretty imbalanced price range. So if we soup out the 4-hour intermediate term low, could see longs to 4-hour unfilled and 1 hours. And if we hit 1 hour first, then could see open low or lower to 4-hour intermediate term low. More of, yes, okay, so today is not really like a super strong bias. It's more of like a 3, I would say. It's a bit more condition based. So drawing liquidity is going to be 4-hour intermediate term low or 4-hour unfilled. And then if we get displacement through this, I doubt that we would get displacement and then inversion. That would require a lot of displacement. But if we do, then I would be targeting this daily. Yeah, and I would expect it to just continue dumping pretty much. Conditions is going to be 4-hour intermediate term low or 4-hour CIBI. Strength is just going to be a 3, nothing super crazy. And yeah, let's see how we open. Okay, could maybe see shorts, honestly. Like, that's definitely on the table. Oh, 15 second? 15 second would not be bad. I could take this 15 second entry. Now we have great sell side leading to data lows. We have we have true manipulation? Do we? Yeah, true manipulation at those highs. Just tapped into this 5 minute. See, the problem is when we're so zoomed in, it's like kind of hard to see that we're just kind of accumulating. Like, I don't know, bro. It's a little bit weird. I mean, we tapped into the 30-minute rejection block, which is pretty good. Tapped into, is this OTE? It is. That's looking a really nice tap in OTE. We also souped up 5-minute intermediate term high. Decent AMD there. We have a really good internal AMD. Like, this 15 minutes or 15 seconds pretty dang clean, man. Should I try this out? It's definitely a bit more unorthodox, that's for sure. But, and technically this isn't really data lows because it's like the 3832 candle or whatever. Do we have much of a reason to trade higher? Well, we also have an SMT at these highs. Dang, okay. I feel like this is really clean. Like, if this was on the 1 minute, I would probably take this. Just because tapped into the sponsored 5 minute, we have clear LRL generated below. Pretty high resistance liquidity above. At least on the 30 minute. Like on the hourly, I guess we do have the unfilled for value gap. So that is a little bit annoying. Oh, we did also just take out previous week's low, or previous day's low. Okay. I don't know. This is probably gonna play out. It's not something I would want to take. Oh wow, good fade, really good fade. Super happy with that. Yeah, I mean, it just didn't really make that much sense. Why can I not screenshot this? Okay, like, bro, I swear that's so annoying when that happens. Faded this short because we had just taken Bruce's low and we had unbalanced price range above. Yeah, so it's a little bit tricky now. Dang, okay. Okay, if we can get the sweep of this sell side, I really like this. Oh. Okay, we do have an SMT there. Nice little SMT into this hourly. So I'll mark that off. Do we have a 1 minute? Oh, we do. Bet. Ooh, this is fire, actually. because now we just souped out that 30-minute intermediate term high. We have an SMT into this hourly, and we have a really good structure below. I think we also just took out the 4-hour high now. Yeah, that's an SMT with the 4-hour high, and a tap into that 6 a.m. KO. I don't know if 6 a.m. is a key open, but whatever. It's a 4-hour open. A really good soup right here of like literally everything. And yeah, just really clean 930 Judas. Is there any problems with this trade? It is a discounted hourly, but actually, is it? Slightly, but the only ones other than that we have are these. We have really good structure below, really clean LRL, really clean daily on filled, or 4-hour intermediate term low, right? Yeah. Would I take this on live? I think so. I mean, bro, my stop looks very protected. This is a very clear soup, really good SMT, really obvious low resistance below. If we were going to reject from this previous day's low, we shouldn't be making all of this LR, right? And now we have the manipulation valid enough to take a short. So, dang. I don't know. I want to find a level that I can limit here because this is pretty trash RR though. It's a bit high. Maybe this 15-second IFVG. Kind of like that. Where's the 1 minute? 1 minute displacing candle. I mean, yo, like if we run through this whole thing. Yeah, if we run through 5 minutes CE, there's no way that this delivers. Is this a 4 minute? No. Yeah, I guess on that displacing candle's not bad. This is pretty clean. I like this. Take it with normal risk. Yo, why is it loading like that? That's weird. Okay, anyway. Idea, we tapped into the 1-hour city and we left the LRL below, and now really clean rejection and V-shaped 1 minute IFVG. So I really like these shorts to 4-hour intermediate term low and the LRL below. If we were going to reject previous day's low, we shouldn't have generated all the sell side liquidity that we did at these lows. And now we have a very protected stop with a good DOL, time alignments, or time aligned, and good displacement. These are like all of the most important things for a trading setup, so should be good here. I would give this a 4.5. The only way that it would be a 5 is that if this low is previous day's low and that we didn't soup out, or maybe if this was a little bit more premiumed. I'll give it a 4 low key. It is really clean still, but I'm just gonna give it a 4. Yeah. No, we didn't manipulate the premiums 1 hour, but we souped really hard and SMT and really clean sell side liquidity, plus we have oh yeah, very close. Draws below. There we go. Alright. What the heck, bro? Yo, what? Oh, wow. Okay, this is going to be Wednesday. Yeah. Wednesday is going to be bearish, bearish. Delivering from... Alright, time frame, we're delivering from a weekly. Okay, weekly. Do we have an SMT at buy side? No SMT. We do have a super session highs. And yeah, super internal buy side. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. And then internally, we have... Oh, wait, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Alright, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, 1 hour CB, SMT. Where's SMT? External SMT. Soup of internal. Like being... I guess the internal soup would be that 30-minute... Or actually... Do we have an internal soup? No internal soup. We have an external soup though. So okay, yeah. Soup of external. Do we have data lows? No. Or, well, no, not really. We do have an OB. I don't think we have a breaker though. Yeah, not really. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Do we have... Yeah, so we have the 1 minute IFEG right here. Clean. 9:30, 1 minute premium inversion. It's gonna be a 4. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, we're in there. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, let's see if this ends up delivering. Okay. Yeah, really nice trade there. Results. Hit for 1.45R. Great trade. I think good discretion with the discounted 1 hour made perfect sense because given that displacement and soup, we have no reason to see higher, especially with these targets and with the 4 hour intermittent low being so close. Maybe you could have just taken this off the close. Yeah. Maybe you could have just taken it off the close, but I think this was clean still. Okay. Let's just see if what ends up happening here, because we are still going to make this 4 hour, but depending on how this 4 hour closes, will kind of determine how I would play this. Okay, 4 hours closing, a bit of a soup here. Yeah. Okay, I can take longs maybe. That's a 3 minute IFEG. We don't have an SMT. Well, we have this SMT, which is pretty clean. We don't have an SMT at this low though. I don't really like that too much. Yeah. Okay. Could see a rejection long. Ooh. Okay, this is ugly. Nothing really here. We have the unfilled 4 hour, which I did like as a draw, but now we're kind of just pushing lower, which is definitely a little bit annoying. I guess this rejection block is just holding. Oh, I did not see that SMT. Wait, what? Oh, we still haven't tapped in the 4 hour on ES though. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, I guess I don't really know. Okay. Yeah, pretty chopped day after that. Pretty chopped day after this trade. Really good trade though. Happy I caught it. Okay, higher time frame bias for this next day is going to be weekly is looking bearish, daily is also looking a bit more bearish, unfilled daily below. We have these relative equal lows down here. We did just tap into this 4 hour. Okay, so that did overall play out as expected. It just happened in PM with, I guess, FOMC minutes probably. Yeah, FOMC minutes manipulated into that 4 hour. Cool. Okay, so now we have this rejection block. Seems to be holding pretty nice. Good rejection. We did just make relative equal lows at previous low with London session low. So we now have this unsponsored low. We have a 30-minute market structure shift, pretty clean. We have this fair value gap at equilibrium. So I do like that. Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty bearish. I don't really see much of a reason to be bullish here. Like daily and weekly are both showing bearish. But like back to this makes a lot of sense. We did trade into this, just not great. Not much of a reaction from that. Push back up into here. Left relative equal lows, pull back into the rejection block. Good displacement out of that with a 15-minute and 30-minute market structure shift. And we have still sell side draws below. So we do have a bit of an overnight displacement, but I don't really think that matters too much. I think if we can tap into this 30-minute, could see some pretty decent shorts down to these lows. And yeah, leaning a bit more bearish this week. Oh, this day, because we're delivering still from weekly, probably into the daily unmitigated gap. And we have then hit 4 hour BISI and pull back into the 4 hour SIBI and held strongly, and then tapped the 4 hour RB after making relative equal lows with on a session low, and now I want to see lower to that and previous this low. Draw liquidity is going to be previous low and unsponsored on a session low. Draw liquidity, wait, oh sorry, condition I guess would be the 30-minute. Yeah, I guess the 30-minute SIBI. And I guess also if we displace through this high, then we can probably see a run back to this 4 hour intermediate term high. Although I think that would be a little bit weird, and I wouldn't be super confident in that. I give this a 3.5. Pretty confident in this. I don't really like this structure right here with this hourly. Yeah, but I do think that this is overall a lot more bearish. So we'll see. We'll see how this works. Okay. Let's see. We did just open a 5-minute. Not too bad. However, I'm not really willing to take that because it's unfilled 30 minute just above. It's an unsponsored 5 minute. So yeah, that would not be super clean. You do get the entry. I don't really like it, even though Pro it looks so clean with the S. That's pretty annoying, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Bit unlucky. Do we have 30 minutes not sponsored, right? Huh. Kind of weird. Yeah. A little bit annoyed about that, just because obviously this was I would say that this would be a good trade if this 30 minute was one either mitigated or not there. But because it is there, this just significantly loses probability because we have LRL leading to a 30 minute gap. And yes, we did trade it back into discount, but it's just not valid. Like, I've taken losses like this before with this unsponsored gap, and we haven't a higher time frame one right above it. It's not worth taking. So yeah, I mean, yeah. I wonder, are we gonna get it? Probably not gonna get that 30 minute. Oh, bro, we have no gaps. We do have a really nice 4-hour close though, I forgot to mention. This is like super clean. Also really clean hourly inversion. If we do generate liquidity over 10 a.m., could see a short at 11, but I feel like that's kind of unlikely. Okay, good push higher. We still haven't topped that 30 minutes, a bit annoying. Maybe a little small push up. There's the push. How's 15 minute looking? Good open high. So now we have a 10 a.m. open high. We have 10:30 open high, and we have 10:45 open high. If we can get a mech here, that would be clean. Really clean mech. I like this a lot, actually. Do we have a 2 minute? Ooh, very, very clean 2 minute. This is this is pretty clean. We have an SMT inside of that 30 minute, and good relative equal lows below, good structure below. I really don't see any reason that 11 a.m. should rip higher. Like, we've tapped into 79. We've tapped into the rejection block, the 30 minute, this 1 hour order block. We have this 5 minute below. Very yeah, this is very clean. Overall, super premiums. No, I wouldn't TP there. Actually, at 11 a.m. is opening up. I'm definitely gonna take this. Just trying to figure out where I should TP, because like all these lows are very, very nice, but it is about to be 11. We did generate a lot of liquidity though, so 11 a.m. could just rip through all this. I'll see. If 11 a.m. gives really good displacement, might just hold it, but I'd be willing to either trail super close or just close early at like a 1-to-1. Yeah, so we displaced lower, inversing the 1 hour, and then now traded higher on all 10 a.m. PO3s and PO3s and 2 minute back to the unfilled 5 minute out of the 30 minute CB and RB and 1 hour OB. And we have clean LRL, and generated sell side liquidity all throughout 10 a.m. and I think macro manipulated, right? Yeah, and macro manipulated, so, or manipulated everything, so I would expect 11 a.m. to deliver through all the 10 a.m. LRL generated. I'd give it a 4. Only reason I wouldn't give it higher is because I don't know, like, well, okay, one, this mech is too, it's just a swing low. Like if it had some LRL, and we do have some LRL below, but if we had some LRL leading up to the unfilled 5-minute, that would be a bit cleaner. Like if this was kind of like reversed, if it was like this, and then the 5-minute was right here, then that would be like A+. But yeah, we don't have that. I do really like the soup reaction. I guess it's on the 15-minute, yeah. Really good open high, good soup. Souped out all these OTE levels. Any reason not to take this? Not really. Yeah, I think that this is a pretty obvious draw lower, so. And my stop is quite protected. All of these lows are pretty high, low resistance. And yeah, like if we want to trade higher, what are we gonna trade higher into? Maybe this. But like, bro, realistically, we're already rejecting that. We already had the really good 4-hour close. We should just reject this 4-hour rejection block anyway, right? Just kind of makes sense. So yeah, let's journal this quickly. Let me do this and journal. It is Thursday. We're bearish. Delivering from weekly. Delivering from 4-hour. And delivering from this rejection block. Do you have an internal soup? We do. We do have a 1-hour internal soup. That's pretty clean. And then, I think that's pretty much it for our time frame. Internally, we are delivering from a 30-minute civvy. We have an external SMT with that 30-minute. We have OB breaker OTE, no 3 drive. Pretty sure we don't have a 3 drive. Yeah, no 3 drive. We do not have a session raid. We don't. Do we have an internal soup? We have an internal sweep. Not really a soup though. Did I put order block? I did. Oh, rejection block, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. So we have all 3 of these. Or all 4 of those, sorry. Wait, 1045 or 1015. 1015 did open higher. It's not so much of a 1015 open high because we did kind of trade back to that in respect. So it's more just like those 3. But I mean, technically all 3 are, or all 4 are present, but it's like, I don't know. Oh, I didn't do any of this. Oh shit. Okay, I'll have to remember to go do that after. But anyway, there's my break even. Let's just hope that we can rip through. Yeah, good break even. Break even to loss. Good trade. So yeah. Oh, bro, I literally forgot to do all of these. What the heck? No. Any reason not to take this? Not really. BE to loss. BE to L. Let's see, 0. Nice. I think I played today pretty well. Drawn liquidity was good. Good fades. this was a bad trade, even though it worked out. Just a, yeah, pretty bad trade. And yeah, I mean, honestly, this low-key didn't really work out because TP probably would have been at previous day's low. So yeah, played today really well. 9.5 low-key 10. I mean, I played it perfectly. Okay, New York session. All right, nice. Okay. So weekly is clearly it's clearly flipped bearish. We are delivering from this weekly SIBI, and we're obviously delivering back to internal. We have this daily unfilled just below. We have displacement through this 4-hour, clear LRL right here. Displaced through this internal low, delivering from that rejection block. We actually are delivering from CE of that rejection block. Oh, so that is actually something that was important from yesterday that I didn't really consider highly enough, is that 11 a.m. did end up opening higher into that and then rejected lower. Okay. So that's something like important to note, that if we edge CE of a rejection block, that's like kind of like edging equilibrium or edging CE of a fair value gap. Like if it's showing that we could see back to that, then we can definitely use that as a target and as a draw on liquidity. Okay. Good SMT inside of that rejection block though. I like that. And yeah, clear displacement lower. We have 2 unsponsored session highs right here. Actually, London or Asia highs is sponsored, London is not. So I'll mark out London highs. Could potentially see a run back to that. Although I wouldn't count on it. I mean, pretty bearish here. We have this hourly unfilled. It's around equilibrium. Yeah. We have this one too, a little bit discounted, but we do have some pretty good structure here, so I do really like shorts. We do have an SMT as well at this high. Maybe if we can make an SMT with this upper unfilled hourly as NQ takes out this one, could see some shorts. So, oh, I didn't even do any of this yet. Good trade. Only slight issue was that 4-hour edged EQ of the RB, so that's a possible draw higher, which we ended up running back to. Great day and great trade. Learned a lot about RB's CE. Okay. Now August 19th. Okay. Yeah, definitely leaning more bearish. Defo bearish. Today we inversed the 4-hour BISI and then now displacing toward the daily unfilled. We, yeah, delivering from an RB, delivering from the 4-hour RB and SMT inside of CE. Big overnight distribution, so could see a rebalance. Big OVN distribution, so could see a rebalance. And we have unsponsored London highs. Unsponsored London session high. So In short, I want to see rebalance and then shorts. Draw liquidity is going to be low of day and unmitigated daily. Conditions, hourly SIBI at EQ and London session high. Strength of draw is going to be a 3.5, just because overall I'm very confident in this model. Internally, model looks pretty good. We did have that big overnight distribution, which kind of lowers my confidence in this a little bit, but I am still quite bearish. So I don't really see any reason to have my rating any lower than that, but I'm also not as confident. So yeah, anyway, let's just get straight into this. Okay, good sweep, took out that high. Let's see, what are we looking for on? Okay, we did not tap into that. I don't really like that. Do we have a 30-second? We do not. Okay. Well, that's what I'll be waiting for, maybe just like a resweep and then a 30-second or something. Or a 5-minute. If we do get that, I don't know. I might take it. Ooh. I don't really like that too much. Just because we did just take out this low. We have equal highs on ES. Pretty soup reaction to that low. I mean, this is a really good reaction off this hourly buy side. Which, dang, that does look really clean though. That looks super clean, bro. I might have to take that, because this is like all this sell side is so obvious. Stops would go above CE. TP would go 1-to-1. I'll just limit this. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a decent trade. Dang, bro. What do I do? Good sweep, bro. That's a really good sweep. I mean, okay, this is a bit stupid. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Is that a breakaway gap? It is. Okay. That does change things. That does change things a lot. This internal model looks really clean. It is a breakaway gap. Kind of did its job though, so it is still, it's just a 1 hour. Bro. Yo, this just looks so clean, man. Ooh. Oh, no, okay. Dang, man. Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording. I'll be back in a sec when I don't know. I don't want to drag this on for too long, so I'll be back when I come up with an idea. Alright, I think I'll take this. Like, it is, I don't know, I just basically just did a little top-down analysis, and it is pretty clean. I mean, weekly is obviously bearish. Daily, we do have that DM, but we're pretty clearly running to this low. We did take out these previous days' lows, but clearly displaced through on the 4 hour, and displaced through that. Then we pull back to the 1 hour that swept sell side, respected like beautifully, perfect rejection. And we have true manipulation. We have a really good 5-minute, and we have really good internal sell side right below with good displacement, really good soup rejection. And yes, we have this unfilled hourly at, in discount, but a little bit more discretionary. And I mean, bro, like when you super high time frame this hard, especially with like a 5 minute IFVG, bro, like it's a 1 hour. Like I would understand if this was a 5 minute, then I would wait for the unfilled 5 minute in premium. But bro, it's a 1 hour. Like look at this internal structure. Can't tell me this is bullish. Okay, there's my entry. Cleaning or souped discounted 1 hour Siggy, and then really clean 5 minute IFVG and clean LRL below. So super nice 930 Judas. I'll give it a 4. No, we do have the 1 hour unfilled in premium, but with this displacement and rejection and the targets below, it's pretty clear that the 1 hour is or I guess the 1 hour inventory high is protected. Like, bro, honestly, even if this was a 1 minute, I would still take this because this is super clean. Like this rejection, if there was like a 1 minute right here, I could probably still take this. Actually no, there's a 5. Yeah, if there was like LRL, I don't know, if this structure was on the 1 minute and we tapped into the hourly, we had an unfilled hourly above, I'd still take it. Just because, bro, like I think with hourlies and the hourly and above, I think it's less important that you take it at equilibrium, especially if the draw is clear and the what's it called, and the targets are clear. So yeah, just gonna take that. We have, this is Friday, bearish, delivering from 4 hour, delivering from RB, SMT, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. We have 1 hour Sibi. Where's the 1 hour? There. We have external soup. Do we have an internal soup? On the 1 minute. No, we don't. Internal soup. We have any SMTs? No SMT. Do we have an order block? We do actually have that order block that we're delivering from. No equilibrium. Breaker. Is this a breaker? Yeah, kinda. This is also a breaker. Yeah, I guess we are delivering from the hourly breakers as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. 930 Judas. 5 minute premiumed. Give it a 4 out of 10. And let's see if we can deliver here. That's gonna be my break even. There's full TP. Nice. Yeah, perfect. So I guess that, oh gosh, this is a bug. I hate bugs. Dang, that was a perfect limit order too. Nice. Okay. Hit for 1-to-1. Great trade. Super important to remember that 1 hour and above, I don't really need EQ as much if DOL is super obvious. Like if that was a 4 hour, there's no way I'd be doing. Like if this was a 4 hour Sibi, I would not be waiting for the premium 4 hour to get hit. I'll just be like, bro, this is perfect. And same thing goes for the hourly, especially on a trade this clean. There's no way I'm fading that. Yeah, so 250 and nice. And I guess I'll just go through the rest of the day. Whoa, might just deliver. Yeah, okay, so we have this 15-minute. It's probably just gonna deliver though. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so just delivered to that. We have the unfilled 15-minute now. Could see a rejection off of this daily. Ooh. Not bad at all. We have this 2-minute. No 30-minute open low, but we already have an SMT. We're inside of the daily. We have the 15-minute unfilled above. Should I take 2 trades today? I feel like that's kind of irresponsible. Tapped into the daily DM above. Bro, like we don't really have much reason to trade lower here at all. Like just ripped lower throughout the whole week. It is a Friday, so could see Friday retracement. Unfilled 4-hour above, super imbalanced price range. We also have a 30-minute unfilled, bro. And ES is mad close to it. Yeah, I do kind of like this. Good SMT. This does look very clear. I don't know, would I be mad if I took a loss after just taking that win? Kinda. Is that a reason to fade an A-rated setup though? There isn't much reason to fade this, is there? 30-minute, tapped into that order block. Rejected, showing higher. Do we have like an hourly for value gap here? No. I'm assuming no 4-hour. Not 4 hours all the way down here. So like realistically we have nothing to sweep. We have an internal soup, we have an SMT side. And we have clear 15-minute open low. 10 a.m. open low as well. We are in the 10 a.m. time discount slightly. Bro, this is so clean. I think I gotta take this, right? Like this is so clean, man. Yeah. Yeah, surely. Okay. Took daily sell side liquidity and left super clean LRL above for longs. Good SMT at internal low and 2-minute and internal soup and 2-minute IFG. Clear AMD and yes, looks very clearly like it's gonna take. Probably also 4. I wouldn't say 4.5 because it is closer to the end of the session. But no. I already took a win, but still super clean. Actually, it's 10:30. Oh, 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Still super, yeah, super clean. Bullish. Delivering from daily for value gap. Souped external. Do we have an SMT with that daily as well? We do have an SMT. Okay, should be good. Daily for value gap. soup of external SMT. Oh wait, I forgot to. Oh yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. 10. Yeah. 2-minute discounted. This might just be a break even, but it looks really clean on ES. Like, ES is, I'm pretty sure next candle gonna hit that. So we'll see if we can just get displacement 3 straight through. That would be good. If not, well, whatever. Dang. Well, 80 guas. Okay. Oh, I guess it's not 8. Okay, well, it's 4. Whatever. A little bit annoyed I took that loss, but well. Okay. Oh, whoops. A little bit annoyed I took this loss. To be honest, not good. Shouldn't have been trading after 10:30. Yeah, bro, wait, that was so stupid. It was 10:30 and we took my draw after displacing. Bro, what am I doing, bro? Alright, well, it's not a big deal. Just can't be doing that on live. It's a really bad habit. So definitely pay attention to the conditions, because yeah, it took daily unmitigated gap. Horrible or good analysis off open and for this whole week, but I slipped up on Friday and I took neck long after daily objective was met, which was stupid because if daily objective is met after 10:30, then I should get off. Yeah, because I was struggling with this, like doing that so much, like literally like 6 months ago, before I started like strat hopping and stuff, and it was like bringing down my win rate like crazy, because it was probably like 50% win rate maybe, but also I would get break even a lot, so probably less. And yeah, just after daily objective is met, unless it's like within the 10:10 mac or the 10 a.m. macro, then you shouldn't really be trading after that, especially after a huge dump like this. Like, I get it if it was maybe just like objective of the day was like down here, and then maybe if we like open the 15-minute, I don't know, at like 10 a.m. or something, then fine. But 10:30 on a Friday after objective is met, pretty bad conditions. So pretty annoyed about that. But it is what it is. Okay, yeah, this, I'm just gonna go by trade. This trade was like a 4. Mechanically it was okay, but the mechanical stuff doesn't work anymore. Like, you need to be like super condition based. Like, I think that's my, or not super condition based, but like super aware of the conditions, and when conditions are bad, not to trade. Like, that's honestly probably my worst habit, because it just causes so many losses. But This first trade was like a 9. This was like a 4. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all learned something. Let me know any questions that you guys have in the comments. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Peace out.